All right, yard spotter told us to move to another spot. We found another spot, a little bit bigger. So he shouldn't have any problems with this one. He shouldn't have any problems with this one.
A lot easier.
All right, you have to keep going to the right. Try to keep it centered of the space that you have to work with. Yeah. All right. Remember, you always want to try to keep the cab to the right. Like I said, you want to be able to see the spot you're backing up into. If you can't see it, it's going to be harder for you to back it up. It's going to be hard for you to back it up. All right. Start bringing the trailer over. No, you see, you start turning the wheel. You got to bring it this way. You see the gap that you have between the trailer? Yeah. Cut it. You got to cut it. Yeah. Yeah, you have to cut it just like that. Now, get under it. You got to get under it right here. Get under it. You got to be quick. Yeah. All right, we'll see what happens. You might have missed it. You may have to pull up. Yeah, you're gonna have to pull up. At the point that you see that the back of the trailer is starting to come in towards the other trailer or truck, you stop and then you pull up. Get away from the problem. Did he pull up? He pulled up just a little bit. He pulled up just a little bit. You want to pull up just a little bit more than that to be able to catch it, because if not, you're going back into the same problem that you was just in, which you'll see him pull up again. All right. At this point, you don't want to keep going any further. You don't want to get any closer than what you already are. All right. You see how he pulled up? Pull up to the right. Pull the trailer away. All right. Stop right there. And then bring it back. At this point, he's got to watch the trailer. Yeah, start turning the wheel. Oh, turn the wheel to the right to push it back over just a little bit. Yeah. Slowly. No. You want to bring it back just a little bit more. And then once you get the back of the trailer where you want it, you worry about the front, which this is where you want to start doing the front. Pushing the front over to the driver's side, so it doesn't catch the backside over here. Remember, you always want to anticipate, meaning catch it before it gets to where you want it. I guess he feels comfortable where there's no need to get out and look. Easy fix. Remember, anytime you pull up, you always want to try to straighten the trailer out. So anytime you end it after the pull up, try to be able to see it on both sides of the mirrors, so you can see where the trailer is at on both sides, not just on the driver's side. See, at this point, you got to be looking at the passenger side mirror. And then once you see where you at, straight line back it as much as you can, and then pull up to shift it over. All right, I'll tell him to stop here. Come here, I'm gonna have him get out and look. And then I think he was already ready to pull up, but I want him to get out and look, and then him tell me what he's gonna do. What were you about to do?
I was gonna pull up, move it a little bit this way.
All right. So tell me what you're gonna do. I thought you was gonna pull up.
I was.
All right.
Shift it.
All right.
Shift it. Get it more over here. I'll pull it up to the right. Go back to the left. Get back under it. Pull it straight back in.
All right. Go ahead and do it.
I'm gonna go to the right. Shift it. Go to the left. Line it up, and then get underneath. Push it back in.
All right. That's better. All right. Let me go up front, and then All right. All right. This is where he stands right now. He's on top of the yellow line. Now, the one thing I always tell my students, regardless of it being at a yard, truck stop, wherever, always try to center it. All right, you're gonna bring it to the left. And he's gonna go back to the right. Up, he didn't go back to the right. So he's at an angle. The first, if he's going to shift it over to the driver's side, he's got to go to the driver's side to shift the trailer, then go back to, I'm sorry. If he's going to shift it to the passenger side, he's got to pull it to the passenger side and then bring it back to the right, to the driver's side to straighten the trailer out, and then back to the passenger side to get under it for a straight line backing. At this point, he did shift it over a little bit, but there's a 3-step process that I like to do. It's go to the right, left, and then back to get under it to the right. I think he's gonna shift it a little bit more. See where he's at. Yeah, see, he's got to go back to the left, move it, now go back to the right to straighten the trailer out, which he's not doing it fully, and then get back under it is what's supposed to happen. Because if you don't, look where you at. You at an angle. Now you have to do almost a blind side, if you say. This is something you don't want to do, especially if you're in a tight spot. Always try to work with the driver's side. And if he does this on the blind side, once you get the back where you want it, push the front over. But see, this is where it's hard because you have to rely on the blind side. All right, I'm gonna have to give him a pointer. When I have him get out, I'm gonna give him a pointer. If you look at it, he didn't shift it as much. We're gonna shift it over just a little bit more, just for practice. Hey! Have him get out and look. And then I'm gonna explain to him what he needs to do. All right. You see where you're at over here?
Right.
You only shifted it over a little bit. Not much. Let's look at the other side. You put the gap. All right, you got more space over here than you do on the driver's side. Now remember, come here over here. When you pull up, if you're wanting to shift it to the passenger side, you want to start pulling to the passenger side to move the trailer over. And then your next move is going to be going towards the driver's side to straighten the trailer out. And then back to the passenger side to get under it. And what you're not doing is you're not straightening the trailer out. That's why you're at an angle and having to work with the blind side. So go ahead and remember, you want to go to the right, to the left, and then back to the right to get under it. And you got to watch that trailer. All right? So whenever you're done, it's a straight line backing. All right? Alright. To the right to move it. And then go back to the left. You gotta go to the left. He went too much. Too much. See, you're not. Alright. Alright. We just talked about what you said you was gonna do. You only did a third of what we said we was gonna do. Look at you, you're at an angle. You're not straight line backing. So what happened?
I guess I didn't go to the left that much. I didn't come back to the left.
You didn't come back to the left at all.
All right, let me get that.
So now you're having to deal with the blind side. All right, come on. So this is where he wants to start pushing the front of the trailer towards the driver's side. Once, right here. At this point, right here. Bam. All right. Stop. Pull up. Pull up just a little bit. I'm gonna walk you through it. All right. Stop right here. Back up. As you back up, look at the back of the trailer. I'm gonna walk you through it. Come on, back up. Right now, this is where you stop. This is where you say you want it. So this is where you're gonna start pushing the front of the trailer over. No, stop. Turn it. You gotta turn the wheel towards the front of the trailer. Which way you want the front of the trailer to go, that's the way you turn the wheel. All right, come on. Go ahead. Hold it. Hold it. Come on, back up. Back up, man. I got you. Back up. Keep coming. Keep coming. See, at this point, you have to judge it. And this is why it's hard to do it blindside. Keep coming. Get under it. Get under it. Now because of the way he had pulled up, he had shifted it over too much. All right, so I'm gonna stop him right here because there's no need to go any further back. Yeah, yeah. What's that? All right, we're gonna shift it over to the left because we want to move it to the left because you got too much space back there. Left, left, left. Remember, once you get the back of the trailer where you want it, now go back to the right. Go to the right. Go to the right. Straight the trailer up. Keep going. Keep going. You gotta use both mirrors, my man. You know, you act like you only got one. Come on. And then get back under it. Stop. You see? Yeah, back her up. You have plenty of space to fix it. So you can still fix it. You gotta watch both mirrors. You know, you tend to just look at one. All right. Still a little close back here. And if you're close back here, you should be able to see it and kick it towards the driver's side. There's plenty of space back there to kick it, but we'll just leave it like that for now. All right. Keep going a little bit more. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, this is where you at over here. This is where you at over here. I mean, you're a little tight. You went from one side to the other. That's fine. All right. So what happened?
I still gotta get it working on the ropes. I still gotta get it when I'm working on the ropes. Still working on it.
What does that mean, working on the ropes?
I'm getting too tight on the side. You know, I gotta.
All right, come here. Let me show you something. If you're right here and you're trying to shift the trailer to the right, you're gonna go to the right, and then to move the trailer over, you gotta go to the right, and then back to the left to straighten the trailer out, and then back to the right for a straight line back it. But you have to watch both mirrors, and you're not watching both mirrors. You know, and that's what something I've been telling you. Watch both mirrors, because
I kept kicking too much when I would go. I wouldn't go. I'd go over to the right too much. Then when I go to the left, I wouldn't kick it to the left that much. When I went back under, my trail was still hanging out.
Well, in this particular case, the problem was that when you were pulling up, you were only pulling up to one side, so you had an angle, and then you were ending up with a almost a blind side backing. You know what I mean? All right, man. I mean, for the most part, you did good, bro.
I got an idea. It's just like I said. When I get it in these ropes, I gotta practice them. When I here's my problem right here. Here's my problem right here. The white lines. Working that trailer, getting that white trailer even between the white lines.
Well, the reason, remember, always try to keep in mind, you know, like I said, I always tell my students, always try to keep it centered. If you're parked at the truck stop and you're centered in your spot, you know you're good. You know what I mean? You know you're good. If another truck comes and clips you, he can't say you're leaning on his spot. You know what I mean? You're not towards his side, so you can't say, oh, he's not parked right. So
I got it straight, man.